From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
I'm James Tully. Greg Diaz. A look at your full weather forecast coming up. First, here are your top headlines here on this Wednesday. Overnight, Clearwater police investigating a shooting at the Bay Cove Apartments. Police say they got a shooting call at this complex off US 19 just after 2 a.m. A man taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries, waiting on an update there on him. And also, police have not released any information on the suspect or said if anybody was in custody. We'll continue to follow this throughout the day on ABC Action News Plus. Tampa police investigating a possible homicide after a really awful discovery. Officers say they found a man dead inside a car on North Elmore Avenue and East Adderley Street after receiving calls. Investigators say he had a possible gun wound shot to his neck. Officials are still working to identify that person. Law enforcement across Florida needs your help finding a 15-year-old girl they believe was kidnapped out of Palm Beach County. An Amber Alert right now is in place for Ashley Reyes Hernandez. FDLE says she was possibly abducted from her home in the town of Jupiter, north of West Palm Beach, sometime over the weekend. They believe she may be with Oliver Ramos. They say he has a history of being verbally abusive. Investigators believe the two may already be in Atlanta. For law enforcement to issue an Amber Alert, FDLE says they have to believe the child's in danger and that a kidnapping likely happened. If you have any information on where they might be, call 911. The 15-week ban was put on pause for about 30 minutes. Florida's 15-week abortion ban put on pause for 15 minutes, then reinstated. It is now illegal to get an abortion in Florida after 15 weeks until the situation can be resolved in the courts. This happened when the state filed its expected notice of appeal. Legal experts with Florida's ACLU plan to go back to Judge John Cooper to get the stay lifted and the 24 weeks restored. The lawsuit claims the law violated Florida's Constitution and a resident's right to privacy. Florida's Supreme Court expected to ultimately have the final say on HB 5. Tampa General Hospital starting a new program making it easier to transition care to those who are discharged from the hospital. TGH announcing that it's partnering with the Visiting Nursing Association to make TGH home care. This allows patients to continue getting a certain level of care once they go home. This will help patients recovering from surgery or dealing with a chronic illness get more streamlined care. And Tampa's getting a new player to add to the Tampa Bay team roster. The National Indoor Soccer League is going to have a men and women's team coming here in December. The league will compete with 24 regular season games with the men and women's teams playing double headers. This is not Tampa's first soccer team. We've got the Rowdies over in St. Pete, but it is the area's first women's team. Games expected to be played at the Yingling Center at USF. More info will be announced in a news conference on Monday. Greg, got to get some soccer gear here.
Man, so many jerseys. You need a whole closet.
I know.
Just to support all the teams. I love that. So many options for so many different sports. 91 normal high temperature will be in the mid-90s today. Going to feel, though, like the triple digits for sure, starting by noon. So really noon through 5 o'clock, it'll feel like 100 degrees or warmer, even though the air temperature will be in the 90s. Thank goodness after that. Rain chances on the rise. I think we got a pretty good shot of some thunderstorms around Tampa later on tonight. You can stay ahead of those storms by downloading the ABC Action News app. James?
Thank you, Greg. Get your news 24/7 right here on ABC Action News Plus.